So guys, the first thing you need are these spices. I don't know their native names, but yeah, the pepper soup spices. You need ziza seed. Be careful with this seed. Don't use too much. Your food is going to be very bitter. And crayfish, of course. Maggie crayfish. But I realized later that the woman sold chicken for me. Well, salt and panla. Guys, if you use dried catfish for this soup, 100, but that was what I had. Pepper, onion to boil my meat, and then I'm using uziza leaf. You're supposed to add utazi, but we're not using that for this soup. I'm using for protein, I'm using chicken and goat meat. You can use anything you like. Definitely, you need your yam to thicken your soup, and I'm also making pounded yam. So, guys, I recently got a new blender. This is the set. It came with a processor. um this is the dry meal. This is, you can use this to juice your fruits or to blend pepper and all of that. So I'll be using this and this today. I want to do pounded yam, so I'm going to try this today and use this to blend my spices. So you'll be seeing this a lot now. So bye bye to our old blender. Smooth. My old blender can never. Perfect job. So to season your meat or your protein, whatever you're using, you're not making stew, you're not making jollof, anything base. You're just making soup. So you just need the regular seasoning cube. If you're using beef seasoning. If you're using chicken seasoning. Just regular with onion, and that's it. I didn't even add salt at this point because of the seasoning I added. I didn't want to overpower the meat. I didn't want it to be too much, and I needed it to boil so I could taste it to know if I needed any salt at all. And I didn't need salt. Nowadays I don't use too much salt for my food. So I cover this and bring it to a boil. I cut my yam, and it's cooked. I'll check with a fork to make sure that it's actually really soft. You need it to be soft and cooked so that you get the perfect pounded yam, good consistency, and also for your soup. So guys, I'm using this food processor now. I was so excited to use this because I've been wanting to get this for a long time for my um yam, for okra, to chop pepper, onion, vegetables, like for a lot of reasons. So my husband got this for me, and I was so happy. If you need it, maybe I'll just drop the name on the screen or anywhere in the description, anywhere, because it really worked for the price. It's really worked. Like, it's so powerful. It feels like I'm using an industrial blender. It's so good. And the consistency I got from this yam, I was like, bye bye to pounding yam with piso and mortar. So I'm bringing the soup to a boil. The meat just boiled and I'll start cooking. This is just me trying to pack my poundo. I still have to take some from here for um, this soup. So this is actually smooth. It's hot. If you can see, just wet this in water. Hot. You have to do it really fast. Can you leave there, please? Thank you. So our protein are cooked perfectly now. They're not too hard and not too soft, so you just continue the cooking process. I added my pepper. You can use black pepper. You can use, I don't like using that yellow pepper, that small hot pepper, because it changes the taste of the soup. So just use black pepper or regular atarodo, and then add your blended spices to your soup. Remember, be careful with the amount of spice you use. Your soup can go very bad if you use too much. It will be so bitter you will not be able to eat it. So I added my fish, and I just added the pounded yam. This is going to help thicken the soup. You can add little, you can add more, depends on how thick you want your soup to be. And if you've watched up to this point and you've not subscribed, please kindly click on that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment and share. Thank you. So now I'm back to check on the soup, and at this point the yam has not melted, but the soup was getting a little bit thick. But I want that yam to melt, but I'm just going to taste for seasoning to see if I need seasoning, and definitely I need it because I only added to the stock the meat when I was cooking it, and I've added water because it's soup, we need water. So I've added water to that stock, so you've diluted the taste already. So I need to add more seasoning, and I'm adding and I'm checking as I go because I don't want to add too much. So I'm just going to mix this, stir it, make sure that everything is stirred properly. And I'm scraping the sides of my pot because I don't want anything to go to waste. And guys, I needed salt, so I added little salt to it and then cover and let it boil. So I'm back to check on it now. While behind the camera, I added more pounded yam because it was not thick enough for me. It wasn't the consistency I wanted. So I added that, and then finally add your uziza leaf. Guys, I thought this soup would go bad, like to not be like the authentic Ofensala, but I did not see any difference. So basically, the Utazi just adds that bitter taste to the soup, but I still got that taste in my soup. I think because of the spices I used, the Ziza seed and the other ones. So it was not so bad. I didn't even feel like I didn't add, because I told my husband to help me get it on his way back from work and he couldn't get it. And when he tasted it, he was like, you made it without it? I said, yeah. He said, there's no difference. And I was like, yes, I didn't notice any difference too. So it was perfect. So this is the last final result of the soup. Guys, this soup was so good. I was shocked. I was expecting like 50 or 40%, like we'll manage the soup like that, but it was 100 over 100, perfect. So I think you should try this and you would love it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.